Whoa. Did you just see that? She makes $300 an hour plus the tips. And if you paid attention, the minimum tip was $110. So that brought her hourly rate to $410 an hour. And the maximum tip was $200. That brought her rate to $500. Let's say if nobody was tipping her and she would get $300 only and give out 35% to the bodyguard, that would leave her with $195. A whopping $195 for 1 hour of doing cleaning, which is, you know, when you're topless, you're not really cleaning, you're just there for a show and entertainment. I believe so. So when I did her numbers, $1,430 that she took home, after tips, she's at $286 an hour. And if you multiply this to 5, if she were to work 5 days a week, she would be making $7,150 a week, a whopping amount of sum. Multiply that to 52 to come up with her yearly anticipated salary or earnings, and that number is $371,800 whopping dollars. That's mind-blowing. Imagine if you created a company like that and you're an employer in this case, and you're able to send 5 cleaners to do 5 houses a week. And I did the math, and the number comes up to $278,750 a week. So 5 cleaners like that, charging that amount, going to 5 houses a week is $278,750. Multiply that to now 12 to come up with a yearly income for your company as a business owner of a topless cleaning services. Then you're making, or your company is $14,950,000, nearly $15 million. That's a mind-blowing amount. Okay, so her name is Sally, and she got me on discovery race because I decided to figure out, A, where is she at, which I don't know, but I heard from her from New York Post, and I'll share the screen here. So I assume she's in the New York area. So then I'm like, okay, so if she's charging that much in New York, I mean, are these services even legal? What are the services? Are there services in Maryland that offer that? And how much do they get paid? If somebody were to work for a topless cleaning services, not the owner, but how much that this person would get? And that got me into the rabbit hole, and I'm super happy and excited to share my screen and show you my findings. So the Sally's work, the video from a TikTok, apparently it has been removed, but it was posted in a New York Post. That's where I found out from her as I started searching and started going down the rabbit hole. And as you can see right here is her pictures, and it says the video was taken out from the TikTok, but this is how basically she was working topless cleaning services. In here it seems like she's just making coffee, so I don't anticipate how much cleaning you will do when you work. In here she's in lingerie. So I'm like, okay, so let me do a little research and digging, see what I can find in Maryland. So I Googled, and what came out is a Dreammates. This is the first one that came out, and check this out. Dreammates, their phone number is here, and they have 19 reviews. Out of them, I went through the reviews and they have like 4.4 stars, which is not bad. One of them is a female saying, hey, I ordered this service for my husband as a gift. So go figure. You guys can check it yourself. So I started going down the rabbit hole and discovering more and more, and I went to their website, and on their website, Dreammates, and we're looking at their website here. So apparently these are the current cleaners, I assume, if the website is up to date. And then you go through here, it says variety of services, quality vetted. So they vet their cleaners. And special requests, it says we'll try to fulfill special requests. If you would like certain features, please let us know. Extra fees may apply. So I don't know what it means. And you go down, there's some photos here, and here are their rates, which is great. On their website, straight, I didn't even have to call a number. $109 for lingerie cleaning, $179 for a topless cleaning, and $249 for a complete nude cleaning. So I start doing more research. Are there more companies? What are their websites? So on Instagram, I found these guys' website, and then I went down their photos and check out. The photos are here. It doesn't seem like they actually doing any cleaning here, more like a strip services or nude services, but I mean, they have Instagram page, and it seems seems like it's being upkept. So I'm like, okay, let's keep on searching what else we come up with. So there's another website because I'm like, hey, are there more other companies? So this one is Sexy French Maid Cleaning, and they service Washington, DC, Baltimore, and Virginia. So I went down here and I wanted to see what are the options, and you're looking, they offer blondes, brunettes, ebony, and Latinas. And then they have a little more instructions, which is good. Never ask a cleaner for his phone number. Cleaners don't clean ovens, don't unblock toilets. You're not supposed to take photos. Person must be on a premise and no under influence or illegal substances, which is good, right? They're protecting their cleaners. Any discrepancies, communicate. So Q&A, pretty good, legit. So you keep going down and it says other person during the service must be 21 or older. That's true. They want to secure and protect themselves. And then their packages are, they've got Sexy Maid available for cleaning kitchens, bath, living room, bedroom, foyer, dens. And then the chores include tidying up, making a bed, changing the linens, vacuuming, dusting, picking up dirty clothes and putting them into the hamper, cleaning mirrors, etc. Uniforms, so they've got bikini, lingerie, French, and topless, and complete nude as well. And the prices go, in a uniform, they're $75 an hour, right? So, I mean, double the price that the regular cleaning company would charge, but the regular cleaning company would clean. So I don't think that you will get a lot of cleaning here. So, but they still in a mini shorts and t-shirts. In regular cleaning, if you're a regular cleaner, it's OSHA regulations against it, right? You have to have t-shirts at least, and your legs must be protected, and no flip-flops, nothing, because of the chemical spillage and etc. scratches. So that's the OSHA requirement, but I guess they can bypass it because that's the type of the service that you're offering. Bikini lingerie is $85. Uniform French maid costume is $100 an hour, and then topless is $150. So a stark contrast. If you're paying attention, Sammy was charging $300 an hour. So I assume it's a New York area where there's a lot more money. In DMV area, I'm getting almost half, right? $150. And remember, the Dreammates were charging $150 or $179 based on the package you get. And these guys charge $200 for a complete nude per hour. So I'm like, okay, let's keep on going. So found this website called Exotic Cleaning Service LLC, and I highlighted some areas for you. So they're doing the same thing. Topless cleaning services at $150 per hour. That's what they're charging, and $125 for a lingerie. And if you get two people, then there's a discount, and it is at $115 per maid. And then they say what they do: clean countertops, load dishwashers, etc. So what I was able to find here is they have these employment. So if you want to apply, they hire, which is great. And they specifically say there's no sex or touching maids by clients ever. So you can go ahead and apply. And here's the website number and the phone number for them to apply if you were to work for this company. So my search kept on going. Twitter post came up. It says, we're based on Maryland and we travel, and this is the Topless Maids and their phone number there. The website did not work. I went there. It's a basically not set up website. The fun doesn't stop here. We didn't get to the part where whether it's legal and what do I need to do towards which we're going. And then so far, if you're enjoying the content, I'd appreciate a like button right down there. I'll give you a moment to do that, and thank you for doing this. I figured this service actually goes the same way for males or females as well. So I come out to this. Check this out, this post. This is at a housekeeper.com, a website that I wasn't familiar with up until this point. And there's Richard, there's a guy, he's offering topless services, and he says, I service Maryland and DC, I clean, I don't even know how to order. I guess you go through get started, but check out the areas that I highlighted. Apparently it's a reference, and it says, my nude male server, he has a very high paying threshold. I'm sure he will be loyal and obedient to you. You can do anything you want to him or with him while he tends to all your needs. So it's mind-blowing. I don't know how to understand this. I don't know how to interpret the whole thing. So the search kept on going, and I come into this website, Reddit. And in Reddit, there's a girl who looks like she's like, hey, I'm 19 years old and I'm trying to figure out if this is a good business for me for additional income. And I understand times are tough and people make money how they make. There's no judgment. I'm only being a person who is reviewing and finding the information. Don't take it as legal or any other counsel. It's irrelevant. want. It's just for your entertainment purposes only. I'm a vlogger who's like interested in this myself. So there's a really cool guy. Another person comes in and gives the suggestion, if that's the route you want to do, make sure no substances, don't block your social media profiles, use the paid phone so they don't track you, make sure there's a security, make sure there's no influence, make sure people are not taking photographs. So really cool information. This is the whole thread. If you guys want to go over it, we'll leave the link down below. And then there's another person says, really interesting here. It says, I think there's safer methods available for sex work than a private. No, that's another one. There was one that was saying, hey, I did a research, because some people are saying this is the sex industry. They're just masking by topless cleaning, and people go in and then they do whatever they do. So what happens behind the doors? I'm not judge. I don't even know what happens. But somebody here says, hey, it looks like they charge $200 an hour. So it seems like, $150 to $200 an hour is more realistic depending upon where you live. So I'm like, okay, now let's figure out how much people give. So I went and started charging like, hey, I want to apply and work as a topless maid. Not many searches come up besides this link screenshot that I'm about to share with you from the Craigslist. But then this, like, I can't show the live link because it was taken out. So luckily I do have the screen share to show. It seems like what the industry is paying the topless maid. So I'm gonna bring it over here for my screen and then you guys can see it. Topless maid service, that's for applying. Topless with a body short, $50 for the first hour and $45 for each additional hour. And then bikini bra, panties cleaning is $40. All nude is $120. So it seems like the industry pays about $50 to $120 to the topless maid. So if you were to work as a topless maid, then that's what you expect to get. And you can see the companies charge $200. So that's the difference where they make it, and they likely provide the security services. So I went on and started looking whether this service is legal in the state of Maryland. If you're still liking it, please subscribe. More content as such is coming because I get inspired by those likes and subscribes, and then I just start creating more. Okay, let's go down. So there's a lawyer called Mark Oakley, which is licensed for 35 years in criminal defense attorney, and check this out what he says. As long as there's no sex involved and no public nudity, like no one is displaying outside of the business or involving minors, then I'm aware no law restricting adults from nude displays in the privacy of their property, paid or unpaid. So to me, don't take it as a legal advice, but seems like nude services, topless services, at least in the state of Maryland, is legal. One of the things though, regardless whether you offer topless services or not, my fiance even knows. Like for example, I have this joke when I throw it around my friends when they say, hey, what's up? What do you do? I'm like, hey, my office is full of strippers and wax. You get it? I hope you did, right? Because we offer floor stripping services and then we wax it. So therefore, I have pails and pails of strippers and wax. Click on this video right after you subscribe. I'll see you there, whether you open it or not. No judgment here, but hopefully this was entertaining. Bye-bye.